Nigeria at the threshold, an impending wilderness season. As I started thanking God for Nigeria, I suddenly felt a wave of fear come upon me, as if something was coming for us. Instinctively, I heard myself pray, "Lord, help us prepare." As I continued praying, I saw the map of Nigeria. It appeared molded, as if made of blocks, moving toward a dry land. Wilderness came to mind. Then, I saw a swarm of black locusts moving across the sky, and the air seemed polluted. The entire setting looked dry, yet Nigeria was slowly advancing into this arid state. Famine came to mind. Another thought that crossed my mind was an airborne disease, but I had the impression that it was something beyond famine or disease, something I couldn't quite put my finger on. However, it greatly disturbed me. The understanding I received was that Nigeria was about to enter a wilderness period. I felt deep pity for the nation. I had the impression that, yet again, it was a time for her to learn. The thought ran through my mind. Nigeria has enjoyed peace so far, compared to other nations. Now, it is time for her to be shaken. I wanted to ask for mercy, but I felt restrained somehow. I tried pleading, reminding the Lord of his promises and words concerning Nigeria. The whole idea of new birth came to mind. But then, instead, I heard a song.
Out of the ashes of my dying today, I see the breaking of a brand new day, in which the name of the Lord alone is glorified. I see the breaking of a brand.
I prayed that even in her dying process, mercy would still be shown to her. I began negotiating. If at least mercy could be granted, then let the Lord also speak to our nation's leaders, just as he did with Pharaoh and Nebuchadnezzar in the past. Let them understand what is coming and prepare accordingly. Then, I saw a scene of some government officials in a meeting. It looked like the House of Assembly, though I wasn't entirely sure. I saw them rallying around, papers flying, whispers filling the room. They were saying things I couldn't hear clearly, but the impression I received was that they were trying to create preventive measures. However, that approach would not work. It seemed like that wasn't what they were supposed to do. Instead, they needed to plan properly for survival, just as Pharaoh and Joseph did in the Bible. Now, I'm not saying with certainty that famine is coming, but the story of Pharaoh and Joseph kept resurfacing as a point of comparison. I felt the urgency to pray for our leaders, that they would be given the eyes to see and the wisdom to know what to do and how to handle the situation. I heard myself pray that God would plant people of wise counsel among them so that mistakes wouldn't be made. Additionally, I had a strong impression that both the leaders and the nation must be careful not to fall into the wrong hands in the process of making these plans or involving other nations. Then the vision ended. Sister D.S., 26 December 2024, GAM Watch.